Thank you. Hi, Hugo.
Good afternoon.
Hugo, what impact do you expect the appointment of Antonio Conte to have on this football club?
Honestly, he's the kind of manager that will help all the players to improve, all the club to improve. His CV talks by itself, and this week is really important for the club. And even if we have a short time to prepare the two games ahead of us, he tries to give us a lot of information about the structure that he wants to put into the team, and then obviously the players, we have to deliver his expectations. But obviously it was a sad period, it's never easy to see a manager leaving a changing room, leaving a club, and we have to show our respect to Nuno, and then we have to welcome Antonio Conte and his staff in the best way, and we have to make sure that we are ready to give our best for him and for them and for the club and for the fans.
What was his message to the players when you met him yesterday? Do you as players already know where you stand with him?
It's quite simple, he's very ambitious. He believes in all the players in the changing room, and he is going to give his best to help the team to improve. He's going to give a proper structure to the team, and then obviously as a player we need to demand more from each other. We need to show more responsibility towards the club, towards the fans, and but I think it's a great opportunity to work under one of the greatest manager of the last few years. So but now is not time for words. It's time to work. It's time to believe again in ourselves, in our team, in our club, and step by step, we're going to try to improve and reach the level that should be our level.
Thanks, Hugo.
Thanks. James Savundra will come to you next.
Hi, Hugo. What has the reaction been from the Tottenham squad to Antonio's appointment? We understand that the players are very excited to work with him.
But obviously there is a lot of excitement, but not only from the players, from all the club, from all the fans. As I said before, his CV talks by itself. He has a great personality. He has great ideas of football, and he's going to bring his passion, his energy, and his knowledge of football. So we are here now to work and to deliver the best every day. Bring intensity into a training session. Bring focus 100%, every day on every single session, and he will help us, to deliver better performance during the competitions.
And do you feel like now you have a world-class manager that this squad is capable of challenging for trophies and challenging towards the top of the table?
I think the club show the right direction, there is a lot of ambition for Tottenham, and they try to provide the best towards the players, but also the players, they need to show their responsibility, they need to show their commitment, and now it's all about finding the right connection together, even if the message of Antonio Conte is very clear and very simple. Now it's all about teamwork. It's all about performances, and as I said before, step by step, we need to improve and reach the level that should be ours.
Thanks, James. Let's go to Dave Heitner.
Thanks, Callum. Hi, Hugo. Can I just ask you, looking back a little bit, why did it go wrong under Nuno, do you think? Because it just never seemed to really kind of ignite. It always just felt so flat, unfortunately.
I don't really want to talk about the past. I'm focused on the present, and I want to make all the chance in our side to have a better future. So obviously, as I said before, it was a sad situation because we don't want to see this in a football club. But unfortunately, sometimes clubs have to take strong decisions because we don't respond to the expectation. We have a lot of respect for Nuno, but now we are focused on our new days, focus on our new ideas of football, and we want energy from everyone at the club, everyone in the training room, and we want to go together in the right direction. So we're gonna follow the lead of our new manager and his staff, and then players, of course. We need to deliver the best on and out of the field.
Just one other one there, Hugo. You talked you mentioned a few times the responsibility of the players. I'm imagining you mean senior players by that. Can you just enlarge a little bit? I mean, do you feel like you sort of didn't do enough? Do you feel like you need to do more under Antonio? Or can you just sort of expand on that a little bit, please?
Unfortunately, it didn't work like we wanted. Now it's a new era, new chapter, and also we need to take under consideration that it's never easy for a new manager to be brought during the season. There's a lot of new informations that we need to get into our mind about football, obviously, about team structure, about ideas of football. There's also a new philosophy of work. But again, we need the commitment of everyone. And we need the excitement of everyone, As I said, it's a massive opportunity for us, to work under that kind of manager. But when you have the opportunity, you have to take it, and you have to give your best. And all together, step by step, we're going to try to reach the level that has to be yours, and hopefully we're going to have a better days ahead of us.
Thank you. We're getting short on time, so we'll keep it to one question per person, please, so we can get through as many as possible. Simon Stone, come to you next, please.
Hi, Hugo. How much belief is there within this squad? There have been a lot of negative things said about you in light of recent performances, and people on TV saying you don't have many good players and you're easy to play against. What is the view within the dressing room of your squad at the moment?
We don't really listen what's happening in the media. We are focused on ourselves. We are focused on our performances. We were not pleased with our performances, and we tried to find the best solutions, and unfortunately it didn't work. Now, as I said before, it's just a new chapter, and new ideas of football, and really need to understand very quick the message of the new manager, the football that he expects from us to play, and as I said, after the game against Manchester United, I believe I believe in the club. I believe in our squad. I believe in every single players in the training room. I'm sure that Antonio Conte and his staff, they're gonna provide the best for us, to understand the way, to understand the direction, and to understand the team structure that he wants to give to us, And then obviously it's up to us, to add our talent and to make the difference on the pitch.
Cool. We'll finish with one from Dan Kilpatrick.
Hi, Hugo. Back in September, you did an interview where you talked about Spurs starting a new cycle, and looked like you were kind of looking ahead to perhaps the next 2 or 3 years down the line to peaking again. Then, do you feel like now you've got Antonio in, who's a coach who obviously has a record of immediate success and wanting quick success, do you think the direction of the club has changed slightly? Do you think you're now looking more short term and perhaps doing things in a different way than you were just a few months ago?
No, it's. I will say that we probably accelerate the process, and then it's the club decision. We are just players, but obviously, Tottenham with Antonio Conte, there will be even more expectation. But again, it doesn't matter what people say outside. The most important is what's going on inside the training room, inside the building. We have to work together as a unit and make ourselves ready for all competitions. There is ambition in the club. We want also to respond to the expectation of our fans. That's something important. And then football is about winning also. So the best feeling is when you win. We also we are looking, to find consistency into our performance and into our results. We don't want to see again up and downs, and for that, we need to give our best every day. Every training session matters, and training session is related to our performance in the weekend, and we need to be more demanding to each other in every single training session, to make sure that we are ready to compete during competition games.
And I know
Thanks, guys,
you don't want. Sorry,
Dan. Go on, finish your question.
And I know you don't want to look to the past, Hugo, but some of the squad have now been here for 3 managers being sacked, and most of the squad have been here for 2 managers being sacked. So is there any kind of inquest in the squad about maybe your own shortcomings? And do you guys have to perhaps look at yourselves and take a bit of responsibility for what's happened over the last couple of years?
Of course, we have to share the responsibility. When it doesn't work, it doesn't belong only to one person or 2 or 3 with the staff. It belongs to everyone. But as I said, now is a new chapter, and with passion, with emotion, with demand, we need to increase our level. Individually, obviously, to help the team to get better.
Cool. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you for your time.